What is going on, folks? I am Goat. Welcome back to Warframe. Here we are at the Hydroid rework, and man, do I want to tell you that this is one versatile son of a bitch to build on now. What I have widely considered to be the worst goddamn Warframe in this game up to this point is now hanging out in the top tier, loving life. This almost, in my opinion, this basically makes the Grendel rework actually look kind of crap. Now, you'll notice on my build, I've taken away his grouping ability. It's fine. It's totally fine. Doesn't matter. Now, as we just saw in the Dagoth Doorclave video, we saw me use Death Cube. Now, I attempted using Death Cube with this, and I found that I actually like Nourish because Plunder is already giving you a massive stack of ability or of weapon damage anyway. Nourish does the same thing of a different kind of damage. So you get a whole bunch of damage by putting Nourish on this motherfucker. And if you're gonna do it, like I kind of do like the crowd control function of Tentacle Swarm now that everybody's not swinging around like fucking drunken pinatas. And the fact that Plunder took away the giant puddle, which is what I was hoping they were gonna do. It really made Tidal Surge kind of not my bag, but I still wanted to be able to group stuff. And you can't do that with Death Cube because Death Cube just wants to shoot at shit. Which is fine because Death Cube can let me health tank like I'm doing with Hydroid. But Death Cube also uses the Death Machine Rifle, and that doesn't necessarily fit well with what you want to do with Hydroid. So I went with something that could group, which was the Nautilus. Nautilus works very good for grouping enemies. It's a little sporadic, but it does work really good for this. Secondly, I was using the Sweeper Prime first because of shotgun, status per projectile, high multi-shot, and I ended up going with the Hellstrom. And it simply came down, because this thing is statistically a piece of trash, okay? But the Hellstrom simply came down to something very simple. Now, I went with Viral Radiation. It's just basically a matter of proccing as much status types as possible. Not even killing, not doing great amount of damage, doesn't fucking matter. But it's just this. One Forma, very simple, get it from fucking Fortuna, no big deal. The Nautilus build is it's extremely similar to the Death Cube build. Now, I am intending on doing one more Forma on Nautilus just because it works so well with this, and it's probably going to be on Momentous Bond, just so I can cap out Metal Fiber and Assault mode. So I'm kind of armor matching as best I can to what Hydroid's doing, because this is dumb. But what makes Death Cube work so well with this is Cordon. Basically, it forces enemies within 30 fucking meters to cluster in for easy shit, and that actually plays very much into the build that I did with Hydroid. Now, the thing of it is that Hydroid has multiple augments. He's got Pilfering Swarm for farming, he's got Vile Barrage, and then he's got the one for Tidal Surge, which I didn't even want to use because I'm using something else for grouping. This is what I ended up landing with, though. And I'm going to tell you right now, the thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do 3 Crimson Shards for ability duration, and I'm going to do 2 Amber Shards for casting speed. Because it's one thing that hurts Hydroid is his casting speed is still ass. Like, I kind of meant to do it before shooting the video, but I don't even care now. So, in lieu of doing Prime Sure-Footed, which really would serve Hydroid better than Power Drift, I still wanted ability strength, and a chance to resist knockdown is good enough. Okay? I mean, the rest of this kind of speaks for itself. Energy. You know, you want as much energy as possible. You want as much duration as possible. Adaptation, trying to stop damage. Energy Siphon, never a bad fucking idea. Considering his passive is now armor stripping, you don't even need corrosive projection, so that's a good time. You don't want to kill his duration by using like transient fortitude, so I went with blind rage and just dealing with the lack of efficiency. But with Nourish on here having this, you know, over 250% ability strength means you're going to be charging with Zenark very well. Augur Reach for some range. Excuse me. And yeah. So this is kind of where I've settled. But Vile Tempest specifically, this is just a good fucking time. I mean, 100% status, 100% chance of inflicting viral status, which is great, which couples with Nourish really well anyway. But we've got a 269% viral status chance. And then the explosions, this is no longer a build-up ability. You can just cast and cast and cast, but it staggers the shit out of enemies, and it's doing corrosive damage, which just helps armor strip. Nourish is just doing its fucking thing as we would expect it to do. Plunder is a good fucking time. Okay, basically armor per enemy maxing out at 2017.5, and then max corrosive damage buff of 538%. So between Nourish giving me, oh, let's see, 201% viral, and then fucking this motherfucker can cap out at 538%. We're putting out a lot of output status damage. And then of course, you know, Tentacle Swarm is just like if you get in a pickle and you're just getting overrun, or if you're in a good spot to where you can just pick it up and kind of control shit. But if you're going to use Nautilus, understand that Nautilus is going to pull them all into the tentacles, so it can be a little problematic that way. And what you're trying to do with this particular build is basically draw the enemies to you and then rain hate on them with Tempest Barrage. And then just, if there's anything left alive, shoot them. But this is a really good fucking time. Now, again, I'm running 10 Archoplasma, it's a good time. Kuvan Nucor, surprisingly, because it just does a bunch of status damage. And then something funny, the Sun and Moon. Because, you know, he's a fucking pirate. Why not, right? But on this one, just to really hit home at just how good this fucker has gotten, we're gonna go to the Kuvan Fortress, where you can get slash proc to living fucking hell and back. Because why not, right? See, and if we get the big open room in the middle to start with, we'll break out the Kraken. If I just get the hallway, I'm just gonna rain hate. Okay, so this will be the Kraken room.
Harvesting Kuva nearby. Set off the alarms.
Actually, wait a
to draw
second.
them out, then steal their Kuva catalysts.
See, here we go. No energy pads. Just do it the right way. This makes conservation of bougie pads really fucking good. For anybody who doesn't understand that particular statement, my son Josiah calls energy pads bougie pads, so. Because he said that's some bougie ass shit. So here we are. Okay, so we're gonna bust out the Quacken. His casting speed is rough sledding, man.
Use these to sustain your environment or attach Kuva catalysts to begin harvesting.
I mean, shit just fucking dies, okay? Like, my new core isn't even meant for murdering motherfuckers. And the moment I kick Plunder and Nourish at the same fucking time, shit is just fucking dying. I mean, this is like nobody's gonna survive kind of shit.
Life support on the way.
See, they get pulled in by Nautilus and just rain hate. You don't need Tidal Surge if you have a fucking Sentinel that now can recover very quickly if you do things.
I delivered a life support capsule to the area.
Look at this. Just fucking nuking fucking everything. Here, you die. Oh, well, look at that. I mean, and tentacle swarms if you're having a bad time. Like, tentacle swarm is like the fallback of if you're getting all fucked up.
Get ready for a capsule.
How do you get mad at this? This shit is so much fun. I've been running Lich missions with him and just nuking everything. It's just such a good time. Because like with Lich missions, I mean, you're just pure armor stripping the fuck out of those poor fucking level 55 to 90 guys that you're fucking around with. Oh, wait, was that a sentinel I saw coming?
Another life support
Nice.
capsule is now available.
I'm Marine hate. Yeah, I mean, just one shot, they're all dead. Here, look, I bust out the sun and moon just cause. These like aren't even amazing. This is just stupid. Like, and I haven't even hit max health yet. Marine hate! Like, max health is in like the 2100 range if I remember correctly. What's up, big boy? This is like one of those why not. Seems like I can heal him real quick. Get off me, you bastard.
When you need it, extraction is ready.
Oh, torment. My counterpart of death. Here you go, big boy. That's for the sun and moon with the buffs. I mean, this is just dumb. Just Hydroid is an extremely good time, and the best part is you can build him so many fucking ways, man. Like if you want to build him around his tidal surge, you can do that because the tidal surge is doing corrosive damage, which plays right. It just synergizes. Everything synergizes so well. I just personally like having the damage buff from excuse me, from Nourish. Oh, God bless it. Is this that stupid door? Yes, it is. So, yeah, I like having the double-dipped kind of damage buff from Nourish coupled with Plunder. It is just a really fucking good time. I mean, like, that was, aside from me popping into my operator very quickly to heal myself just for the Acolyte, because I'm using a kind of mid-level fucking you know, melee. Holy crap, Hydroid has gotten so much better. Like, I'm going to be using him so much more now. Oh my god. I've hated this frame for so long, and not anymore. Fucking old Davy Jones here is ready to rock and roll. So, folks, that's Hydroid. Build him as you like. Okay, he is a good time with his augments. He is just destructive as all fucking get out. And he's a lot of fun. If you don't like pilfering, if you don't like his tentacle swarm, fucking subsume over it, man. Put something else in his place. I mean, honestly, Nourish is a great time with this. Then you can use his title search for grouping. Don't need to run Nautilus. You can kind of just run all sorts of... He's so versatile now. He's really good. So, yeah, that's what I got. So, folks, thanks very much for watching. As always, we'll catch you in the next one, all right?